Y'all, these scammers are getting out of control. Last night, I went to go check my mail. Where I live in my neighborhood, you have to walk to where everybody's mailboxes are. They're not in front of your house. So I get my mail. I'm walking back to my house when one of my neighbors comes out of her house. Her name's Miss Naran, and she goes, Misha, I need your help. Quick little backstory. Miss Naran is from Mongolia. She's not the most comfortable with English, but I met her like a year ago at the neighborhood gym. I worked for Cirque du Soleil on cruise ships. I am very used to people who have broken English of varying degrees, and she's a wonderful woman. She baked me cookies once. So she's walking towards me. I can tell that she's upset, right? She seems nervous, very flustered. She hands me her phone, which has her bank open on it. And you can see that she has $0 in her account. And she points to it and she goes, "Where is the money?" So I say, okay, let's go sit down. We sit down on her front porch. Google Translate was a godsend because I'm asking her questions. She doesn't understand. So we're translating as we're talking. And I'm asking her, has anything happened? Did you have anything that was supposed to come out? She got a phone call from one of those scammers. And this scammer told her that she was behind on a bill and she needed to pay it today. Otherwise, they were going to take her house. Mr. Ron has worked very hard. She has come to this country, was told to be independent, was not taught how to protect herself from predators. So her pride, she was like, oh my God, I'm behind on a bill. She said he was so polite to her at the beginning, but she didn't understand. And so when she said, can I go get somebody to help me understand what you mean? She said he started yelling at her and said, you need to pay this now. You're the one who's behind on your payment. We're coming for your house. We're coming for your car. And so she said she was afraid. And so she gave her information. So I stayed with Miss Naran and called her bank. I talked to the bank on her behalf and said, is there anything that we can do? This was a scammer. We can report the phone number. We have all of that. We have that anyway. And they said she authorized the payment. So no, there's nothing we can do. But what was so sad was Miss Naran, she kept apologizing to me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I said, this is not your fault. They're really good at this. They use fear to get people to act before they have a chance to think. And so this is what they do professionally. It's not your fault. And, I said, do you want me to help you set up a GoFundMe or something? She was very clear that she does not want that. Okay. So I'm not asking for anything, but, she knows what I do for a living. And so she said, can you just go tell people to be careful? That's the person who just got scammed. Somebody who is more worried about you all knowing to take care of your grandparents and your immigrant neighbor and anyone who just might be vulnerable.